המחיר שידעו כל אם ואב שבשולחנו את ילדינו לשירות המדינה.
This time the shock is absolutely huge. It's much worse. A situation where you have millions of people, especially in Gaza, but also in the West Bank, that are under huge pressure. It's not just the boiling water, it's a pressure cooker. It's sealed and the energy has nowhere to go. It must explode. Many of us knew that, including the government, and refused to act in the right direction. Lowering the fire is not solving anything. It just takes longer for the thing to explode. I hope for this, but again, I'm over 60 years old. So in some ways, some of the statements that were expressed. I was born in Israel in 1962. Both of my parents came to Israel, Palestine, and they are both Holocaust survivors. I joined the army because it's compulsory. There was back then no question about joining or not joining the army. But what kind of service one chooses to do is a lot connected to that. So I had volunteered to to the paratroopers. I was involved in the war in Lebanon during my regular service in 1982. That was exactly in the middle. To join the paratroopers was very much influenced by that kind of education decades ago, and still today, be willing to sacrifice your life, basically, for the security of your family and it's very concrete. The threat is very concrete. My friends had experienced very, very brutal scenes, and of course it does scratch something in your heart when you see all this damage and you see the enemy lying dead. This was taken in the 1980 or 1981 probably. It's a friend, came from Argentina, which I'm still in close contact until today, more than 40 years. I'm the blonde one and he's the dark. He was not physically hurt, but he experienced very traumatic experiences to carry your friend's body on your shoulder. A lot of blood from your dead friend that you carry on your shoulder. That is his experience. Every war is brutal. Civilians are always paying the price. Every dead, injured, mentally or psychologically hurt person is a damage for generations, not just the person himself. He will give it to his children as well. In the end, you have to shut down the fire. And shutting down the fire means you sit with your enemy and you really search for a solution, not just to gain time. Gaining time is not strategic to solve a conflict between two nations like we live in for 100 years and more. I'm confident that there will be peace in the Middle East one day, because most of the wars and conflicts based on national feelings are solved slowly. Jerusalem. The word Yerushalayim has the word Shalom in it, but it was hardly ever a city of peace. I'm absolutely sure that the Palestinian nation and the Jewish nation will find a way to bring peace to Jerusalem and actually to the whole region.